Long before she became an international combat sports icon commanding absolute fascination under the bright arena lights, Ronda Rousey was forged in California. Beginning her training in judo at a very young age under her mother, world judo champion Anne-Maria de Mars, she quickly displayed a rare capacity for grueling work. Ronda did not enter martial arts out of a simple desire for internet validation. Her primary goal was to master combat mechanics, honor her family, and build legacy. She rapidly developed an extraordinary biological response to high-intensity grappling training, building explosive hit power, unstoppable balance, and fierce competitive drive. Making history at the Beijing 28 Olympic Games, she became the first American woman to win an Olympic medal in judo. Rousey proved very early on that she was a completely unique breed of athlete, an intelligent combatant fully destined to achieve world dominance through pure discipline and relentless physical grit. What truly transformed Ronda Rousey from a top national judoka into an absolute mythical figure within the global fight community was her armbar. Possessing the most feared submission technique in modern combat sports history, she finished opponent after opponent in matter of seconds. Her ability to isolate limbs, transition off hip throws, and extend arm joints forced elite fighters into immediate tap-outs across major championship bouts on global stages throughout her professional career. Her signature judo throws and aggressive blitzes made her fight appearances absolute box office phenomena under blinding stadium lights. This furious, relentless grappling style forced rivals into defensive panic where her technical leverage and submission instinct reigned supreme. Rousey turned her cage fights into masterclasses of human dismantling, proving to the sports world that elite Olympic technique, spatial awareness, and aggression can conquer any opponent within seconds. The absolute competitive climax of Ronda's early career was realized through her historic ascension as the inaugural UFC bantamweight champion. Forcing Dana White to change his stance on female fighters, she headlined massive pay-per-view events and defended her throne 6 consecutive times. Standing under the blinding arena lights, she captured world headlines, establishing herself as the most dominant and recognizable female athlete on earth in truly inspiring, unforgettable fashion. Those lightning-fast championship victories sent shockwaves through global sports media, establishing her as an immortal pioneer of modern mixed martial arts. She celebrated her crowning achievements with fierce intensity, proving to millions of women that female combat sports belong at the highest level. Rousey demonstrated to athletes everywhere that persistent dedication, Olympic discipline, and unyielding focus yield world-class glory, etching her name in combat history. While her UFC title reign earned her global fame, Ronda achieved permanent legendary status through her cultural crossover impact. Moving effortlessly between mixed martial arts, Hollywood films, and professional wrestling in the WWE, she repeatedly captivated mainstream entertainment audiences. Refusing to be boxed into a single athletic category, she pushed her physical limits to prove her star power across the absolute biggest entertainment platforms on earth throughout her career. Dominating world-class stages across multiple industries proved her indestructible mind and total commitment to athletic stardom. That relentless ambition earned her deep universal admiration from fellow athletes, entertainment executives, and sports purists across the globe. Rousey showed the sports world that true championship character is revealed through trailblazing, demonstrating that a warrior spirit elevates a great athlete into an untouchable global pop culture icon forever. What truly separated Ronda Rousey from almost every other fighter of her era was her fierce, unapologetic fight demeanor and mental intensity. Facing world-class strikers and grapplers throughout her career, she consistently walked down rivals with an intense mean mug. Her ability to close distance, clinch against the cage, and execute high-amplitude hip throws allowed her to command complete control whenever she engaged opponents inside the octagon during her historic title run. This intense pressure forced every opponent to play her physical game, right where her Olympic grappling mechanics excelled. Her ability to turn minor defensive mistakes into instant submission opportunities allowed her to finish fights before taking any significant damage. Rousey's judo foundation became her impenetrable strategic pillar, ensuring that every contest turned into a showcase where her submission mechanics completely dictated the outcome in front of screaming crowds. Beyond her technical throws and championship belts, Ronda earned universal respect for her remarkably open, candid, and authentic personality. Speaking candidly about mental health, body image, and personal tragedy, she utilized her public platform to inspire millions of young women across the globe. She spoke with total honesty about competitive pressure and personal strength, becoming a shining beacon of empowerment for fans navigating their own dark daily struggles. She interacted with young fans and young martial artists with genuine warmth and patient encouragement, offering guidance and setting a powerful standard. That approachable, authentic persona earned her one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in modern combat sports history. Rousey proved to the fight world that an elite champion does not need to apologize for her drive, showing that personal courage and real human values remain the ultimate marks of a true pioneer. A major definitive factor that set Ronda apart during her peak years was her extraordinary ability to carry the commercial weight of the sport. Guided by top trainers at Glendale Fighting Club and elite media advisors, she elevated the entire profile of female mixed martial arts worldwide. This intense public spotlight provided a continuous test of her mental fortitude, allowing her to perform under unprecedented levels of global scrutiny and media demand fight after fight. She maintained a disciplined, balanced training lifestyle, prioritizing recovery, proper nutrition, and physical conditioning alongside grueling daily judo sessions. Her life centered on constant martial arts mastery, media obligations, and athletic growth, treating fighting as a professional spectacle. This total dedication solidified her reputation as a supreme professional who honored the sport, living and breathing combat sports with complete pride, discipline, and competitive excellence. Beyond her fight record, her pay-per-view numbers, and her international fame lay a pioneer who forever transformed the landscape of women's sports. Before her historic rise, major promoters doubted whether female fighters could headline stadium events and drive global pay-per-view sales. By breaking through those traditional barriers, she proved to the world that female combat athletes can command top-tier draw status through relentless work, star power, and self-belief. She utilized her platform to elevate female martial artists, paving the way for future generations to secure major contracts and global recognition. That enduring legacy earned her permanent gratitude from fans, promoters, and fellow athletes across the entire sporting landscape. Rousey proved to the sports world that a true champion creates new pathways, establishing a lasting personal mark that completely altered the trajectory of modern combat sports history forever. Following years of elite main event battles, historic title defenses, and mainstream stardom, Ronda continued to be celebrated as a cornerstone of sports history. Newer generations of female fighters openly acknowledged her pioneer contributions, recognizing that her early sacrifices opened doors for women in combat sports worldwide. She remained an iconic figure in sports entertainment, inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame amidst roaring applause from fans who remembered her reign. Her iconic judo throws and lightning armbars continue to be studied by coaches and martial artists worldwide as masterclasses in grappling application. The combat sports community holds her career in high honor, recognizing her contributions as a golden standard of star power and athletic impact. Rousey's legacy remains a shining beacon of discipline, proving that an authentic champion's spirit continues to inspire millions long after her finest moments inside the octagon stage. When sports historians analyze the most influential female athletes in modern history, Ronda Rousey's name stands proudly at the absolute summit. Her unprecedented combination of an Olympic medal, inaugural UFC title defenses, lethal judo mechanics, and global star power permanently elevated sports standards. She proved that an athlete can conquer global sports through technical precision, fierce charisma, and an unbreakable desire to achieve greatness. Her historic title fights continue to be studied by grappling coaches and fight purists worldwide as masterclasses in judo integration. Hardcore fans and casual observers alike celebrate her career, recognizing her contributions as a foundational chapter in international martial arts history. Rousey proved that quiet excellence and warrior heart create an immortal legacy, leaving a profound mark on fight history that time can never fade or diminish over the passing decades. Ronda Rousey has permanently etched her name into the absolute upper echelon of combat history, leaving behind an untouchable, timeless blueprint. She will forever be revered as Rowdy, the pioneer who successfully proved that elite judo, warrior heart, and authentic star power conquer the world. Her incredible life journey serves as a powerful reminder that structured discipline, mental resilience, and an authentic spirit will always stand the test of time. Future generations of combat athletes will continually study her historic fight preps, her legendary armbars, and her pioneer mindset, trying in vain to replicate her magic. She showed the entire world that a champion could achieve immortality by remaining fiercely true to her vision, honoring her roots, and fighting through every obstacle. The American legend has permanently etched her name in gold, leaving an eternal mark on combat sports and human potential forever.